Well, if we haven't met before. Starting to record some openings, like grounding and opening up, that is guided. So I'm just narrating what I'm getting. And I hope it helps you too. Hoping it helps me also. Yeah. Okay. So I'm being shown, and it looks like more of a drawing of like a sun and a big, like, beam of rays pouring down. So I'm seeing that kind of orangey, slightly orangey yellow. Ooh. And just as I said that, I'm getting a little pressure right here. Okay. Waiting. See what to do next. Okay. And then I'm seeing a visual of myself. So if that feels right to you, please do that. And it looks like I'm having that sunshine pour into my head. And just as I say that, I'm actually feeling this whole area in the front, just like a pressure. And I'm seeing the words renewed, refreshed. So I'm going to invite in the energy of feeling renewed and refreshed from the sun, please. And thank you. And I'm just going to visualize that happening. And usually when I do that, I don't see it happening to like my body, but I see it in my mind's eye. And I'm getting that's good enough. I was just talking to somebody about my experience with breast cancer, and now I can't get away from the visual of me. And because I have a picture of this sitting outside when my husband was going to buzz my hair for the first time. And I'm seeing that version of me getting the sun being poured in. Obviously, a significant time, and maybe what might have felt like a big turning point for you. And I'm seeing more that version of me. I'm seeing like the sun pouring into the concrete and seeing me be outside barefoot and absorbing energy that way. And as I sit with that visual, and I'm really trying to hang on to it because I can get so easily unfocused and distracted. But when I am sitting with the visual, I'm feeling, see, like right now, it's not happening. But as I'm visualizing it, I feel the pulsation of the energy coming up my legs. So let's try to stay with the visual if you have a visual or even a knowing. You don't have to actually see it in your imagination area, but let's focus on that. However, it feels right for you to absorb that kind of energy of nature. Let's both do that together. You can set an intention for that energy. I'm feeling drawn to have mine be for focus and energy throughout the day, for clarity, positive thinking, healing certain areas, and really uh, sharing a feeling of gratitude with where that energy is coming from. I'm just going to try to keep our minds as clear as we can. Focus on the receiving. So I've started feeling energy coming in through my head. It feels very different than like the discomfort that I was feeling earlier. And now my attention is being drawn to the energy coming up and then this energy coming down and then meeting in the middle. So do that if that feels right to you. Oh, yeah. And I'm going to face this direction because I just did the Marie Diamond app, who I heard speak on a summit. Anyway, through feng shui, there are directions you should face for different areas of your life. And so my health area is this way. So I feel like I should turn this way. There are enough free features on that app to make it worth signing up for if you want to check that out for yourself. Wisdom is this way, health is that way, success is this way, and relationships is that way for me based on my birthday and my gender. Go see what it is for you. But anyway, that's sorry, big distraction. And now I feel aware of adding an additional intention of the energy going to all of my organs because I was thinking about my brain and then probably my gut, but all organs need it, could benefit from it. And now that pulsating is all over. I hope you're feeling that too. And it's okay if you're not. It doesn't mean it's not working. Now I'm seeing myself do some silly dance from the original Batman show on TV where he would do that 1960s dance, like pulling his fingers across his eyes. And anyway, yeah, I'm getting the word playfulness. So see what comes up for you. And yeah, it feels important to mention that there's our mind and then what feels like our imagination. And your mind is that, oh, crap, I probably need to go to Trader Joe's later kind of stuff. But the imagination, which really is the intuition, but it feels like it's your imagination, which is probably why we always think we're making stuff up. Never really dawned on me that clearly before. But anyway, so that's the part we want to focus on. So we could say quieting the mind, but this also feels like part of the mind. And we want to go with that part because that's going to lead us to our next step. That's what I'm focusing on. And it's going to lead to our next step. And now I'm like in this episode of that Batman, which was, I'm feeling aware in this moment of it was kind of campy and goofy, but they took themselves quite seriously. And as those words came out of my mouth, I was like, oh, yeah, that'd be me. And now I'm flashing to the Jetsons and feeling a bit like Jane Jetson, that I can press a button and tell Siri to do something. Yeah, we're saying the age of electronics. and that there's an ease and a flow. But better not forget there's no replacement for being grounded. Okay. I'm trying to let all of that go because the visual isn't there anymore. So it means I communicated or acknowledged what was important. And I'm just trying to get back to just being in this moment. So if you're there, just stay there a bit longer, letting the energy wash through you, feeling more enlivened and supported. I just saw everything is fine. It's not always for others, but for us for today, it is fine. Have a good day. Interesting. I thought I was going to get clarity of what to focus on for today, but what feels true about what actually happened is now I feel ready to check in about the things that I struggling with English. It's my only language though. Anyway, I thought I was going to get clarity of like what to focus on, and now I just feel like I am prepared to ask about those things and check in for myself. I'm getting yes on that. Okay. Okay. Do you want to end here? Okay. Well, I hope that helped and that you have a great day. Take care.